Harry K. Ford in Winter, South Dakota has a large selection of pre-owned Ford Fusions. These cars range in price from $13,000 all the way up to $18,000, starting at only 7,000 miles on some of these units. This is a great car for your new family or fun vehicle. You're going to love the miles per gallon and comfort and class you get. Stop out today and check out these Ford Fusions and talk to Kevin and the gang, because they won't be there long.
Pizza Hut's new menu has 6 bold sauces.
One sauce, marinara.
Yeah, our marinara is classic, but the other sauces take pizza where it's never been before. There's honey sriracha. Why don't you try the buffalo sauce?
No.
Okay, how about premium crushed tomato?
One sauce.
Yeah, actually there's 6.
Marinara.
Classic marinara, plus our other 5 sauces.
Marinara.
All right, fine. Get a pair of pizzas, a new one or an old favorite, for $6.99 each. The Flavor of Now menu. Get it at pizzahut.com.
Stop out to Frontier Motors and test drive the 2014 Ram 1500 EcoDiesel. The industry's first light-duty diesel engine boasts exceptional torque, reduced CO2 emissions, and the best fuel economy of any full-size pickup. There's no wonder this one's already a legend. Simply put, a gallon of diesel lasts longer than a gallon of gas. At 28 miles per gallon, that means fewer fill-ups day by day and serious savings for you in the long run. That's Frontier Motors in winter.
Mathis Implement is a huge sponsor of Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior Athletics, and we're your home for huge savings. We've got all the genuine Case IH parts, products, and service programs you need. Schedule your multi-point customized maintenance inspection now. You'll always find the highest quality parts and service, and the Case IH factory-trained technicians at Mathis Implement make sure your equipment stays up and running at peak productivity. Call Mathis Implement 842-3110 or stop out.
Life is fast and complicated. Keeping up with family, finances, insurance, and more left you in a state of falling behind? Then call State Farm agent Carrie Jones in Winter to find a simpler state. With Carrie Jones handling all your auto, home, and life insurance, things will slow down so you have more time for everything else and more money too. You see, by adding your policies with State Farm agent Carrie Jones, you can earn discounts up to 40%, and this all equals more you time and money. So call State Farm agent Carrie Jones today and catch up to a better state with State Farm.
Sassy Spurs Boutique at 121 East 2nd Street on the 4 lanes has expanded. Stop in Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or on Saturdays from 10 to 2 to check out our Western apparel and footwear for men, women's, kids, and infants. Sassy Spurs features Twisted X boots, hooey caps, wallets, and apparel, Cowgirl Tough and Be Tough apparel, Stetson and Resistol hats and Resistol apparel, and Corky's footwear. Need some bling to go with your new threads? Shop our expanding lines of jewelry, purses, belts, buckles, and boot polish. It's all available under one roof at Sassy Spurs on the 4 lanes, and shipping is available by calling 605-842-2400. Sassy Spurs supports all the live productions of Warrior and Lady Warrior activities and wishes them good luck in today's competition.
How confident do you feel about your retirement? Ask Leiden and Associates, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, about the exclusive Confident Retirement approach. Together, you'll break down retirement planning step by step to get the real answers you need. Call Joel Leiden or Candy Sockgen at 605-842-3832 today. Offices located at 214 East 2nd Street in Winter, South Dakota, with offices also located in Chamberlain and Pierre. The Confident Retirement approach is not a guarantee of future financials results. Investment advisory products and services are made available through Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Ameriprise Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to Valentine, another exhibition match here at 126. This is going to be Riley Calhoun of Winter area taking on from O'Neill. I'm not sure who this is.
We're just going to put it up as an O'Neill wrestler. We'll get that scoreboard up and going for you. 132-pound match is probably what we're looking at here. Yeah, it is 132, so we're going to have Cameron Biggins taking on, not sure, not listed. O'Neill wrestlers not listing their JV wrestlers, so still scoreless anyhow. Riley Calhoun had a beautiful attack earlier on his opponent from O'Neill. Countered. Defended nicely. And here we are with 30 seconds left to go. O'Neill wrestler gonna get that takedown. 2-0 your score. This is a 132-pound exhibition. Riley needs to get that left arm free, build up to his base then. We know that he's wrestling Shane from O'Neill. We got two different clocks going. Okay, they're using the top clock now. Caught me off guard. I thought there was 37 seconds to go in this match. Shane leads this match over Riley 2-0. We go to the second period. Riley strong, able to base up, but what he needs to do now once he gets to that point, he's got to get wrist control. Slow down your opponent on top, so once you get to your feet, take those hands away from him, he can't return you to the mat. Basically, you free yourself for that 1-point escape. We're down to 1:23 to go here. Second period of this 132-pound exhibition match. You can see Riley has lost his left arm. Shane has pulled that completely under, taken away a post, and has broken him down. Now he's driving his head to his knee, and he's going to try cradling out of this. We're down to 40 seconds to go in period 2. Riley's got a win tonight in his first exhibition match. He had a takedown, took his opponent to his back end, pinned him. Trails in this one by a score of 2-0. You can see the referee counting. Riley's backpack's perpendicular and exposed. His opponent kept him there for at least 5 seconds, which is a 3-point near fall. So we go to the third. Shane leads this one 5-0. Riley will be on top as Shane will choose down. Riley takes a look at the clock, sees he's down 6-0, 1:30 to go here, third period. This will be the only exhibition match of this duel between the two teams. Now under a minute, Riley with a shot. He's got a 2-on-1 on that single on the left leg. Now he needs to build up under. Shane going to crossface, come around, get the takedown. Now leads this one 8-0. Oh, he just walked Riley's head right to his knee and almost had that cradle set up. Good job defensively by Riley. We're down to 5 seconds to go. Riley Calhoun will lose in this match by a score of 8-0 to a very good opponent. Now we're moments away from the actual duel. While they're doing face-offs, we're going to take this moment, this opportunity to recognize some more of the sponsors bringing you coverage of tonight's triangular south of the border in Valentine, Nebraska.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in South Dakota are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Computers and More, located at 660 West 2nd Street, is obviously your computer sales and repair business in winter. The More is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warrior sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear to the next game. Call us at 842-9057 for an appointment to see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local.
Suffering from neck pain, chronic or acute back pain, or headaches? Tired of temporary relief from your current regimen of treatment? Here at Atlas Chiropractic, it's a different approach. Dr. Willowade of Atlas Chiropractic in Winter uses a unique technique that is gentle, precise, and effective. Are you ready for change? Call Atlas Chiropractic today at 842-1588 to set up your initial examination, or stop into 210 South Main Street, Suite number 4, and begin your path to permanent correction. Atlas Chiropractic is a proud fan of the Winter Warrior and Lady Warrior athletic teams and the coverage of their successes on Winter Warriors Live.
We're back in Valentine. This is going to be the O'Neill Eagles taking on our Winter Area Wrestling team. O'Neill, one of the top-ranked teams in Class C in Nebraska, with five wrestlers ranked number 1 in their class in the state of Nebraska. The next duel between Valentine and O'Neill should be a very competitive one. Winter Area will definitely be the prohibitive underdog in this duel. So Watson versus Turnquist at 106 as we get things going here in this duel. Taking a look at these two records. Trevor Peters is going to wrestle his first varsity match. Winner going to do some bumping, adjusting of weight classes. So Trev Peters, the 7th grader, comes in with a record of 5-4. He'll be taking on Cody Watson, the sophomore, out of O'Neill, with a 4-6 record. Watson with first shot. Peters counters, has that front headlock. He's come to the side. He's got a 2-point takedown and got a cradle hooked up. Trevor Peters looking to start winner off correct early. There it is. Trevor Peters going to win by fall over Watson. That's going to come in 35 seconds of this first match. Turnquist going to be wrestling at 113. Jacob Donnelly, the wrestler for O'Neill, at 113. Turnquist with the takedown. Wyatt Turnquist going to win by fall at 113. 120, we're going to have Colby Curtis.
Yeah, 120 pounds, we have Kate Moore of O'Neill and Colby Curtis of Winter.
It's a Winter area out to a 12-0 lead in this duel. We're going to take a look at 113. Colby Curtis is a junior. He's going to come into this match with an 18-10 record. He'll be taking on Moore of O'Neill, Caden Moore, a freshman, with a 12-3 record. .115 to go here, first period. Curtis with a shot underneath, more great defense. Colby does a nice job just keeping squared away with his opponent, facing him at all times. Beautiful duck under by Moore. Curtis with the wizard defending. Back trip by Moore. Moore with a takedown now leads 2-0. The 12-3 freshman is going to take a 2-0 lead on Colby Curtis, the 18-10 junior for Winter area. Colby's given up 7 pounds in this match as Winter area has decided to bump all their wrestlers up. Had inserted Trev Peters into the lineup, who produced a pin. You can see Moore with that left arm doing a great job blocking Curtis's left leg as he tries to sit out and switch. He's also doing a nice job underneath, just blocking. We'll go to the second period. Caden Moore 2-point lead courtesy of that takedown. Curtis going to go down underneath. Again, more quick to spiral ride. By spiral riding, we mean he's taking that left arm, pushing it underneath and blocking Curtis's left leg, and he's just taking that right arm underneath and grabbing the neck and just running him around. So Moore still riding, 30 seconds to go here, second period. Colby's goal job right now at this point, simply going to try to base up and get an escape. Make it 2-1, where he's got a shot in that third period. Just under a minute to go here, second period. Moore trying to run that butcher. He's elongating him, taking him off his post by stretching him out. There, Moore's getting the count from the referee. Moore's going to get the pin. Moore goes to 13-3 on the season. Colby Curtis will fall to 18-11. So now 126. Cameron Biggins going to come up. He'll be taking on Quintero. I believe these two gentlemen met in the Mid-Dakota Monster at 126. So now your dual score 12-6. Pretty much what it would have been. The gamble does not pay off by the winter area coaches as far as team score. Quintero with the takedown now leads 2-0 on Biggins. Cameron Biggins coming into this match with an 11-9 record for the winter area wrestling team. Quintero Eduardo Sr. coming in with a 9-10 record on the year. Biggins tries to switch but leaves that arm, doesn't clear. Eduardo's got a cut on his head, bleeding up in the hairline, so they're going to have to run blood time. So for the second straight match of his tonight, Cameron Biggins will bloody up one of his opponents. Lost his first match tonight to Noah Eklund of the Valentine Badgers. Noah Eklund goes to 14-3 on the season. Cameron Biggins fell to 11-9 in a very entertaining match. Now the 11-9 Biggins gets the 9-10 Quintero, Eduardo Quintero of the O'Neill Eagles. These two met at the Mid-Dakota Monster. I believe Quintero won that match. Close match, though. Quintero with the butcher. Loses the one arm, still trying to go with the other. Biggins going to come up, face him. Gets the escape. And Eduardo's going to have the blood time again. That head's got a nasty gash in it. We'll see what happens. This is in a nasty spot right in that hairline. where there's really no way that you're going to be able to seal it up. You can put coagulants in there, but almost any type of exertion by him is going to free up that blood flow again. We're down to 4:05 to go here, first period of the blood time. 4:05 of the blood time. It's 2-1 match with 42 seconds to go. Right away, Biggins goes to work on that head. That's going to become a problem. Cameron's sticking his head in there, rubbing his headgear in there. Quintero's going to go underneath. Cameron got a beautiful front headlock. Now he couldn't finish. Needed to shuck it by or go with it. Biggins trying to go underneath. I don't know. He's been trying this butcher a lot tonight. Clock's ticking down. We're down to 9 seconds. And again, Quintero is going to have blood time. He's not going to get it stopped. This may be, as I said in that first match tonight, the first time that I ever see a match stopped because of a blood leak. His blood time is under 4 minutes. It's now at 3:50. They'll cut it at 3:48, 3:47. There they go. They're going to tape him. And that'll be about the only way that that's going to stay sealed. They just took tape and literally wrapped it around his head. You're going to see him coming back out looking like a part mummy. His coaches are laughing and he's laughing, but it was becoming pretty obvious. That was a nasty gash. Biggins with a beautiful throw, but it's going to be after the whistle. We'll go to the second period. Biggins trails 2-1. There's blood on the mat. Cameron Biggins with the eagle eyes spots the O'Neill Eagle. Eduardo Quintero's blood on the mat. They'll stop action. Allow the blood girl to come out and take care of it. Sanitize the mat. You see Eduardo, his head is wrapped in tape with a gauze on the front where it was gashed. It's got to be uncomfortable for the young man. Biggins quickly to the feet. This is the start of the second period. I'll update that scoreboard for you. Cameron back to his feet after being returned once by Eduardo. Second time, he's up. There it is, he's free. Biggins now ties this match 2-2. Cameron again with that front headlock. Not going to be able to do anything with that tie. Cameron looking to throw. He does throw this time. He's got Eduardo on his back. It's going to be a 2-point lead. Winter area needs the pin out of this 126 weight class. There it is. Biggins now. There it is. It's going to come at 3:18 of the match. Cameron Biggins finally pins Eduardo Quintero. At 132, Taylor Watzel coming out. His opponent at 132. This is going to be John Marvin, excuse me. Marvin was top ranked in the state of Nebraska for O'Neill at 138. He drops down. He comes in with a record. Actually, I think he was at 126. I think O'Neill had bumped up. They did. This is John Marvin, top ranked at 126. They let Eduardo wrestle against Biggins. Biggins gets the win. Marvin bumps up to 32. Marvin comes in with a record of 17-2 on the season. Those two losses, one of those losses coming at the Mid-Dakota Monster in Presho here a couple of weeks ago. Taylor Watzel did not see him in that tournament. Taylor, after the Valentine match, his record fell to 10-11 on the season. Here Marvin will get the pin. O'Neill back in this. Marvin will win by fall. Team score right now, Winter area leads this 18-12 as we go to the 138-pound weight class. Winter area wrestlers in purple, O'Neill in the blue. Ty Bolton nearly had that cradle to Ross's back. Ross is going to come through and regain control. Caleb Ross, a senior, 12-8 senior on the season. Taking on Ty Bolton, the 9-14 freshman. Ty going to reverse Ross. Again, 12-8 senior out of O'Neill in blue on bottom, taking on the 9-14 freshman out of Winter area in the purple on top. Right now your dual score, Winter leads this one 18-12. They lost the first duel of the night to Valentine by a score of 57-16. Winter area is going to be open at 145 after this. They'll be open at 220 and also at heavyweight, so they are going to give away 12 more points. They need to try making those up anywhere they can in this order. Looking at the clock, 30 seconds to go. Ty losing control. Ross going to face him, gets the leg, but Bolton gets that far ankle, as you see. Not going to get back points. Ty Bolton going to take a 2-2 tie into the second period against Caleb Ross here of O'Neill. Got a doozy coming up. Tyrell Haley will be the next winter area wrestler at 9-4. Scheduled to wrestle number 1 ranked Blake Walters of O'Neill. 15-1 senior out of O'Neill. .110 to go, second period. Ross was up. He's got the double unders with the legs. He's got both legs under the legs of Ty Bolton's. Right now he's trying to force that head down, get a power half on. Ty here off the whistle with 56 seconds to go. Cannot sit there. He needs to be moving. First move should be a stand-up. He tries. Ross switches sides on him. Gonna break Ty down. Ross with the crossbody right now. Two wrestlers, two very similar styles. Ross, a senior out of O'Neill. Bolton, the freshman out of winter area. Ross with that record coming in 12-8. Bolton 9-14. We're down to 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. We're going to go to the third period. This one's still knotted. 2-2. After Ross had first takedown in the first period and Bolton reversed him. Ross able to ride out Bolton all of period 2. Bolton with that leg right. Now going to try Turkin across. Ty trying to hook up a cradle now, far side. Coaches are hollering for a power half. Bolton now trying to Turk, now coming back across. Bolton almost hit that banana split. We're down to a minute to go here. Third period, third and final period. Looking at overtime. Ty needs to just take that right arm away from Ross. 42 seconds to go. Ross able to ride Bolton out that entire second period. Bolton now trying to ride out Ross. We're down to 14 seconds. Down to 10. Ross trying to shake Bolton off. Ty trying to hold on, throw that half. Bolton going to get back points out of this. You're going to see a 2-point near fall for Ty Bolton. Bolton will win this one by a score of 4-2. What an incredible match there by both Caleb Ross and Ty Bolton of the winter area.
At 145 pounds, winners open, Corey Rouse of O'Neill. 152, we have Tyrell Haley.
It is going to happen. Haley will be taking on Walters. This one should be a good one. This is actually first period. We'll update our period quick. Taking a look at this one again. Blake Walters, 15-1 on the season of O'Neill, taking on Tyrell Haley. 9-4 for the winter area wrestling team. Haley tries a sweep. Blake, a lot of activity trying to confuse Tyrell does a nice job defensively, just keeping his hands down, protecting those legs. Tyrell again tries to sweep, then he tries to come into that right leg. Walters front headlock. Tyrell up to his feet. Fireman attempt there by Blake Walters. 1:22 to go. Walters with that Russian tie. Tries to back trip Tyrell. Tyrell will get taken down. First takedown to Walters. 2-0. Walters trying to cheap tilt. He's going to get a 1 count out of it. Tyrell will kick back through. We're down to 35 seconds to go here. First period. Walters with another cheap tilt. Not going to get a 2 count. Tyrell will roll through. Down to 15 seconds to go. Still 2-0. Walters over Tyrell Haley. That'll be the end of the first. We'll go to the second. It's been entertaining. Let's see what Tyrell can do. Walters will choose down. Walters quickly to his feet. Walters with the reversal leads 4-0. Tyrell back up to his base. Walters on his hip. 1 count there by Tyrell. Walters with 2 1 counts. Never got a 2 count out of it. Walters working on a cradle. Tyrell's right arm is trapped in there. There's a 2 count. Walters going to get a 2 point near fall as he got a 2 count, or 3 count maybe out of that. 6-0 your score, 42 seconds to go. Second period. So Walters got a 2-point near fall. Tyrell got a reversal. Walters got an escape. This is 9-2. I think 9-2. The scoreboard says 7-2. There's 3 seconds to go here in the third period, or second period. Score 7-2. There was no 2-point near fall. They gave Tyrell the reversal on that one. Walter's so tough with those hands. Takedown now leads 9-2. Tyrell will get the escape. 9-3. Minute 15 to go. Arm drag by Walters. Beautiful arm drag. So tough. 11-3. Blake Walters over Tyrell Haley. He'll cut Tyrell. 11-4 your score. Under 1 minute to go. Blake Walters now has another takedown. He's got that side cradle hooked up. He doesn't have any kind of a count yet. .34 seconds to go. .20 seconds to go. Tyrell trying to get that arm under and free. That was a quick 2 count. 2-point near fall, 15-4 the score. Walters, absolutely so tough. Tyrell Haley wrestling, the best wrestler he's seen all year. Walters will go to 16-1 on the season. Haley will go to 9-5.
At 160 pounds, the winner, Caleb Brosick, O'Neill, Coy Shaw.
Caleb Brosick taking on Coy Shaw at 160. Brosick tries hitting a fireman. Still has that arm or elbow. Brosick needs a 2-on-1 that elbow and pull it down or drag it by. .107 to go, no points scored here. 22-21 your dual score. O'Neill leads this one now. Beautiful wizard by Coy Shaw. Brosick going to come through. He's got a bear hug will back trip, get takedown. Now leads this one 2-0. .35 seconds to go. Rosick too high as Shaw fights through that guillotine. 15 seconds to go. Brozick will go back to work working on that arm. Needs to push his head away. Not going to get a near fall as they were out of bounds with the one shoulder. 2-0. We'll go to the second period. Shaw's going to want to go on his feet. Rosick underneath with the double. Going to back trip. He's going to get a 2-point near fall or takedown. Rosick will give the escape to Shaw. It's now 4-1. Rosick with a bear hug. He's going to drop down. Has the single. Shaw going to fight. Rosick going to bring him back and get a takedown on the edge of the mat. Now leads this one 6-1. Rosick's going to lose his contact. Rosick coming into this match with a 20-11 record. Coy Shaw of O'Neill, the freshman, has a 5-7 record. Rosick will get the pin at 160 for the winter area wrestling team.
Next at 170 pounds. Cole Turnquist of winner, David Fox of O'Neill.
Cole Turnquist coming up next for winter area wrestling team. He'll be taking on David Fox of O'Neill. We're going to set the scoreboard and we'll get you these kids' records here. Fox top ranked at 170 in the state of Nebraska in Class C. Coming in the senior with a record of 18-0, taking on Cole Turnquist, the junior from winter area with a record of 8-15. Excuse me, your match score is 2-0 on that Fox takedown. 1:08 to go here. Cole's going to get an escape. Fox will finish. 2-1 now your score. Just under a minute to go here, first period. Fox with the takedown. Now has a butcher. Winter area leads in this duel right now, 27-22 until I say that. David Fox going to give them the lead, 28-27. Next up at 182 for the winter area wrestling team is going to be Jaden Schroeder. Jaden, after that first match against Valentine tonight, the sophomore now has a 15-12 record. He'll be taking on Bailey Thompson. They've already met 3 times this year. Bailey's won all 3. Bailey Thompson top ranked in Class C in Nebraska. 16-3 on the season. This will be their 4th meeting this year between Jaden Schroeder and Bailey Thompson. Bailey Thompson, 16-3, 3 of those victories against Jaden Schroeder. Jaden Schroeder, 15-12, 3 of his losses to Bailey Thompson. Jaden needs to lace that ankle. Bailey's going to get the takedown after all that activity by Schroeder. He now leads 2-0. Bailey doing a great job of leg riding. Now going to try cradling. This is going to go off the mat. Bailey going to pull him back on. Thompson now with that 3-point near fall leads 5-0. And that is the end of the first period. 5-0. Bailey Thompson leads this one going to the second. Actually, it was only a 2-point near fall. Bailey's got that cradle hooked up again. Schroeder going to try rolling through, not going to be able to. Bailey Thompson going to give O'Neill Eagles a commanding lead now in this duel, winning by fall in 2:28 on Jaden Schroeder. Going to be Doherty at 195, taking on Chance Scholes of O'Neill. So Jamin with his second varsity match tonight. Jamin Doherty coming in, the freshman, now with a record of 3-6. He'll be taking on Chance Scholes of O'Neill, the sophomore, who's 12-5 on the season. Scholes with first takedown now takes the lead, 2-0. O'Neill leads this duel by a score of 34-27. Scholes is going to be penalized for clasping hands. Match score now 2-1. 1:22 to go here, first period. Oh, Scholes has got a butcher now. He's going to get a 2-point near fall out of that. Looked like it could have been worse there for a moment. He's back on that butcher. He's got Jamin in a bad position. Chest to chest. There it is. Chance Scholes going to win by fall over Jamin Doherty. That's going to come 1:40 into the first period. Jimmy Sharkey coming into this match, he's got a record of 15-10. Most of them have come at that 195 weight class. He's taking on Hallback, who is the runner-up in the Mid-Dakota Monster. This sophomore out of O'Neill is 11-4 on the season, 11-4, taking on 15-10. Still no takedown. Nice counter wrestling there from the bottom by Jimmy Sharkey. Didn't give up on that, fought to get the ankle. Your dual score now 40-27. The O'Neill Eagles in control. They are going to pick up another 6 points at the heavyweight division after this. They will lead this. They will win this duel. Hallback now trying to come around. Sharkey now getting that long arm in there, going to come back to his base. He's squared up with him. Hallback going to get first takedown. That comes 1:45 into the first period, 15 seconds to go. Jimmy Sharkey is going to choose down. Sharkey now going to get possible headlock. Oh, he's going to lose the scramble. He's giving away back points here. You don't want to give up the pin. You want to give yourself a chance. There it is. That's going to come 2:58 into this 220-pound match. Hallback will win by fall. O'Neill's going to go on to win this duel by a score of 52-27. Well, with that, we are going to wrap things up here from Valentine. We thank you for watching and listening to this triangular south of the border, where Valentine defeats the Winter Area Wrestling team by a score of 57-16, and then O'Neill defeats the Winter Area Wrestling team by a score of 52-27. Thank you for watching and listening to WinterWarriorsLive.com.